Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 6 of Outer Banks, entitled My Druthers. Oh, my druthers. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below, as well as links to the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes in just a few seconds. Listen, if you can't tell by my voice, maybe it's not that snuffly, whatever. I'm a little under the weather, as the old folks say, a little sick, and but that's all right. We're gonna power through this episode. I apologize for the lack of Outer Banks episodes. I know I made the post. It's just my IRL job picked up, other stuff picked up, birthday stuff, getting sick, and it was just like I do not have time to sit and record Outer Banks. Supernatural's been fine, but this was being our sideshow. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a couple days off, maybe a week or two off from just Outer Banks, and then come back, and then we'll knock out some more of the episodes. So we're gonna keep powering through Season 2, and because we left off on an absolute fucking cliffhanger, sickness of Ward, the camera being on Ward's face, right there as the police, the SBI are showing up. It's getting juicy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. Boop, and let's watch.
Mr. Rutledge.
That's me, brother.
Never see.
Yeah, it's big pencil dick up there. Put him in a chokehold.
Statement from you. You can have a lawyer present if you want to.
Want to?
Charges have been dropped. You're free to go. When you give your statement, be prepared to tell everything you know about Rafe and Ward Cameron.
Rafe and Ward?
Well, what you waiting on? Get on home.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Hey, you owe him a fucking apology.
One more thing.
Swing, take a shot. Go ahead, punch me.
She isn't exactly street legal.
Never mind.
So make sure you get her home safely.
Hey, Homer Simpson, you're not gonna fucking apologize for beating the shit out of him for no reason? Granted, I know you had your speculation and shit, but you still, that was crossing the line. You should give him one free swing on you, son. One free fucking kapow. I like that the ward, pun intended, the police ward right there, whatever the fuck, is just like, what you waiting on, boy? Go get on home. Go now, get. Like, fucking get out of here, dog. Like, you're free. Does everybody just know John B? Everybody, hey, John B. Look, y'all, it's John B. Well, hey, there goes John B. Outer Banks. He said, you know, they can't keep me in, son.
Put too much wax in there, it's gonna be slippery.
Are you telling me how to wax my board? Am I dreaming
Guess who's out the clink, boy? No freaking way, man.
Guess who's out the clink, boy? Is what he says. What a goof ass. Aw, look at that group hug.
How'd you do it? You bust out?
They dropped the charges.
They dropped the charges.
Dude, that's phenomenal.
So you're telling me I did all that work for nothing?
Oh, the most elaborate escape plan of all time.
It was a pretty solid escape.
Yeah, it was actually.
Where's Sarah?
It would have worked.
No. Where's Sarah?
He said, where my baby at?
She went to go meet Weezy last night. She didn't come back.
Show bear with the topper bottom. Tupperware. Yeah, have this whole fucking gourmet meal I just made you.
So you can get a hold of me and I can get a hold of you. Just want to make sure you're safe.
Thank you.
Yeah, here's a
I
phone.
haven't had a phone since the storm.
Yeah, you know, all the money I have just to go buy you a fucking
I thought that you were.
phone. Yeah.
Never see you again. So good to see you. Glad you're okay.
Yeah, instead of the whole,
Well,
hey, he means well. He means well, I feel.
I'm gonna.
He means well. Just the whole phone, like, hey, for me to get a hold of you, you get a hold of me, blah, blah, blah. Just say, here's a phone so you can contact. If he would have said, here's you a phone so you can get in contact with John B. Or well, they know he's locked up, so I should scratch said, here's a phone so you can get in contact with your friends, with Key and them, let them know you're okay, blah, blah, blah. I think that would have been smooth.
Ward.
We got a damn warrant, brother.
And I would help if you just let us know where Rafe is.
I told you I don't know where Rafe is, all right? And besides, what does he have to do with any of this? He has
Did you
nothing
read
to
the goddamn warrant?
Shoop ain't playing with you, son. Super Trooper. There is probable cause to believe that on or about the date of offense, something above unlawfully, willfully, feloniously did participate in the murder, all caps locks, Peterkin, a law enforcement officer of Kildare County Sheriff's Office, individuals being charged with murder in the second degree.
And he took the bullets.
Yeah, well, we also have 2 eyewitnesses that contradict your statements.
They're lying, all of them.
Oh.
John B. did it. I told you that. You know
Hey,
it.
bro, hold on. The SBI agent, bro, my man right here came in smooth. Look at this shit.
You know, when I took him in, he took the bullets.
Yeah, well,
He's
we
a
also have
whale.
2 eyewitnesses that contradict your statements.
They're lying, all of them. Oh, John B. did it. I told you that.
That's
You know
so
it. You know
smooth,
it.
bro.
What do you say about being in a hole?
Keep on digging, bro.
Stop digging.
Yep. Best you
This
can.
has implications for you as well.
Bottom line, Mr. Cameron, you lied to us.
Best you can do is
To prove it.
stop digging, brother. Woof.
I know this has got to be tough for you, but your cooperation would be taken into consideration.
And you got to think, bro. They only got him for Rafe shit. They ain't even got him for the things he
So,
did.
Is there anything you want to tell us about who really killed Sheriff Peterkin?
Are you gonna turn your? Are you gonna? You know, she's the one that told her to pick between your kids.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So let's roll this up one at a time, because what I do know is that he's going to talk to his son. When he does, we'll be listening.
Tap it, baby. Hey, Shoop. Shoop's doing his job. You hear what he said? Right then and there. Hey, Ward. We should put a warrant on his ass too, because we know something's going on with Gavin, because Gavin been missing. So I'm talking about Shoop. Get your shit together. Proud of you, brother.
So Sarah just dips and
Rowdy.
doesn't call?
Yeah, man, she just left her bag. Didn't tell anybody.
You okay? Hi.
I really don't want them to do some shit where it's like, why is she with Topper? Oh my God. And then that becomes like a fucking dilemma type situation. Everybody just speaks, says what's going on, we'll be good to go.
I don't know if I'd see you again. What happened?
She's not actually my girlfriend. Right?
What is she then?
Don't.
I'm with him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You're with him. Okay, yeah, it's just like, need a little clarity there. You guys clear on that?
I think it's clear you gotta go.
Yeah, I think we're gonna head out. It's about that time.
Topper. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Glad you're okay.
All right, now he's being a snarky little shit. The look that he just... Now I want to punch him again. The look he just gave John B. Somebody had to save your girlfriend, right? At first I thought he was just being funny, right? Like, hey, I owe you one. No, they're all good because technically he... Well, yeah, I mean, he did wear your hoodie and shit out of the burning building. So technically you kind of owe him two. But if he doesn't want to count that. But John B. saying, go ahead and tell him we're married. You know, she's not my girlfriend. She's my wife. Sarah didn't want to tell him that. Huh. Huh, I say. Oh, yeah, don't forget they're going to try to come for that damn key, man.
Can I help you?
I think you can.
Hey.
That's not the point. Why didn't you tell Topper?
I did.
Sarah, you're not just my
I
girlfriend.
know.
Okay, then why didn't you tell him? Are you embarrassed? Like,
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Okay, then
I just
why?
felt weird to say it after he saved my life.
You know what? Whatever.
not-
Whatever.
You felt weird to say it after you saved your life.
It's not a big deal.
Why?
Sarah.
John B.
It's not a big deal. You're making a
wanna
big deal. I
shop
love
no
it.
one in the name of freedom? Sarah, you wanna?
Hey, Key, can you look up the aisle? Okay.
You know, we've been best friends for so long, and so much has happened. I mean, like, John B. and Sarah died, and my mom's threatening me with boarding school, and I really can't stand the idea of not being able to talk to you.
No, right, I understand, you know, like, we gotta keep the friendship.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like, the last few days, I just, like, wanted things to go back to the way that they were. I mean, didn't you think used to be so good?
See him lash out there a little bit. Oh, Pope.
I really don't want to say it.
Pope.
But, you know, maybe we should just.
Pope.
Maybe we should, you know.
Friends?
Yeah.
Yes, friends. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, we can be friends.
It's just
Yeah,
it's just gonna take a minute.
So we're good, yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
I feel so much better.
Pope's just
If
doing.
we weren't Pogues, we would be fighting right now.
It's a good thing we're Pogues.
It's a good thing we're fucking Pogues, man. You could tell.
Just got a call from Guffey. Something happened to your pops.
You could tell everything in him didn't want to. He was just doing what he knew that she actually wanted and not what he wanted. Because to him that was something special and to her it wasn't. Now obviously you can't control the way somebody feels after a situation. If, like she said, the moonlight, the everything that was going on, the bonfire was supposed to be perfect and then it wasn't. And that's okay that for her that it wasn't. And that's okay that she feels that, hey, I don't want this. I think it's good that she is actually having the conversation. It's the exact opposite for Pope. It's okay that he thought it was magnificent and he's with this person that he has a crush on and that he says that he loves. Blah, blah, blah. That's okay. All of that is okay for both parties. It is a tough conversation, and it's one that she had been putting off, and I didn't like that she was kind of not stringing him along, but like not having the conversation because it leaves him uncertain about what she actually wants or how she feels about him. So now that she's actually went and done that, he now knows. He knows now. He's upset, clearly. Who wouldn't be in that situation? Like, you think everything's fine. You know, you have sex with this person you've been in love with. You know, you think you guys are about to become a couple, blah, blah, blah. And then it just doesn't happen. And they didn't have as much fun as you did. And now they see things differently and they just want you to be friends. Of course, that's a hard thing for anybody. Best thing for Pope to do, which I think inevitably he will. Ultimately, he will, which is just to respect the way that she feels about it. And they can go back as being friends, but it's gonna take a minute and it may be awkward for a bit. Sometimes you can never go back to being friends after those situations, like, because it's happened and it's weird. And one person is like, hey, I'm in love with you. The other person is just like, that's nice, bud. But sometimes you can go back to just being buds and homies. And oof, that's rough, Pope. But I'm glad that Key was able to get that out of her system and actually finally say and be upfront and honest with him. And I think that's good for both parties in the long term. In the long term, friends. Pogue up.
Oh, you're doing just fine.
Oh.
Thank you. In my chest, she asked me about that key from that drawing you showed me. And in case you're wondering, I ain't tell him nothing. Now, did you track it down?
Hey, Pop's a real one, son.
I didn't think about it before, I admit that, but now. Now?
Now I got my ass whipped?
I'm interested.
Hell yeah, I'm interested too, brother.
Did they say why they wanted it?
Nope.
Something about an old cross. I think it might be some kind of lost treasure.
You know who you should talk to? Your great-grandmother, Mima.
I figured this lady was like dead or something.
Hayward guy wouldn't tell me where the kid was.
Only thing this motherfucker got on is a baseball hat. Hey, you know what? You do have to say one thing about her. She is a ride or die. An absolute legend. But also, you just made yourself, like, if something happens, like, you're gonna get in trouble too. Like, you realize that, right? But again, a real one.
God.
You sure?
Yeah, I can handle that. I don't really need you. So.
Oh, we're just all one big happy family today, aren't we?
Pope, he got to process some emotions, brother. He got to process that shit. You just walk in. Is this an old folk home? Yup. Oh, just know one day we're all going to be old in houses like this.
Hey, Mima.
We're all going to be old and decrepit.
The path to the tomb
Begins in the island.
you know what the island room is?
You gonna
Why our family has this key?
you gonna unlock something in this old lady, bro. You are pestering her with fucking questions right now. Look at her. You made her uneasy. Made her uneasy.
Mima, please, you have to remember. Do you know whose key this is?
She's about to snap on you, son.
Is this Denmark Tanny's key? How did we get it? Are you related to Denmark Tanny? Please, tell me.
Bro, you are asking so many.
And his wife.
Oh.
Cecilia.
Denmark and Cecilia. Are your great-grand folks going way back?
Oh my goodness, Pope.
Remember when life was simple?
Yeah, like 7 days ago. I mean, dude, think about it. Ward's still...
Bro, that's... If you are Pope, try to imagine and take all that information in right there. Oh, it's sickening almost. That's a lot.
Out there. And he's got the gold.
I know.
He's going out here avenging in his name. I didn't want what happened to Denmark to happen to you or your daddy.
We should have known.
I was protecting you, baby. It was better you didn't know.
I see what she was trying
And
to
I don't
do.
want you to do nothing crazy now.
No crazier than anything I normally do.
Oh, I love you, Pope. Oh, family's all we got.
It's crazy, man, just thinking about that. Just like to hear the interactions with Pope and how loving his family is so good and refreshing to see in a TV show. A lot of TV shows go, like I said in the last episode, I think, go in an opposite direction. But just to see how loving his family is and like his great grandma right there, and to hear a grandparent say they love you and, you know, family's all they got. Because, you know, old people, a lot of times they just want to spend time with people. They just want to be with their family. And it's wild when you're younger because you kind of want to run, go, and do. And you always kind of forget to take that second to just right there, just kind of be in the moment. And be grateful for the things around you, the roof over your head, the food you have, the friends you have, the family, etc., etc. Sometimes you forget to take in and enjoy the moment you have with the people that are around you. And the older you get, the more you think you want to spend time with your family, maybe. Just because you don't know how much time you got left, so you want to remind everybody you love them. And I think you should always remind people you love them on a daily basis. Some people think, I mean, I could get a point where you think that it would feel weird, like every day texting a friend and saying I love you. But why would it be weird? Like if that's your friend, you know, hey, I love you. Hope you're doing good. Have a great day. Here's a reminder. I don't do it every day, but I try to at least, like, you know, every other week, once a week. Days go back quickly, especially the older you get. Time kind of seems to fly by. But to be able to just sit and, you know, send a text message out takes 5 seconds. Like, hey, hope you're doing good. Just remember, I love you. A lot of people would appreciate it. So, family, friends, loved ones, whoever, if you share that connection, if you have the ability to say I love you, if you share that actual feeling, remind folks that you love them. Anything can happen.
Yeah, listen to your daddy, Rafe. Ain't shit over till it's over, ain't that right?
Can we have a moment, please?
Of course, bro. Yeah, what was I thinking? Shit, it's my house. I'll take as many minutes as y'all need.
He's such a little shit. Like, he is not, like, a decent person, but I do enjoy him.
But I know you don't believe me.
I do.
It's fact. Hey, look at me. I believe you.
And you're gonna have all the time in the world to show me too, all right? Because you're not going to jail.
Are you sure about that?
Okay.
I wonder if it comes down to it, if Ward would take that fall.
You be safe.
I think I would have more respect for Ward if he took the fall for his own son. And things led in place to Rafe getting clean and making amends in whatever way that would be, because he felt the need to protect his father. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Not making any excuses for Rafe, but if Ward took a fall and Rafe could end up getting clean, I think that'd be a very interesting story to tell. Honestly.
You know how you're always asking me who I choose, if I choose you or if I choose Sarah, all that?
No, that's not important anymore, okay? I don't care.
I choose you. I just want you to know.
Yeah, lie to your son, make him feel better, bro.
I choose you, son.
Yeah, I choose you, my ass. You just mad because they're out there with them pogues.
Feet deep out there, so if I just threw it in the channel, the probability of you finding it again is slim to none.
They didn't.
Want to give it a shot? Let's see what happens, right?
Yeah. Hey.
Please don't do that.
They didn't need to show me that Pope had the key. I knew he wasn't going to actually fucking throw an act.
Of course. Back up.
Our brother Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. You can tell by looking at him, all disgruntled, roughage.
As I have told you from the beginning, I am willing to be reasonable.
Something in my throat.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you the key. But I want the tape.
Of course.
I think I just swallowed a bug.
Hey, whose idea was the fake key?
Shockingly, not mine.
I don't know.
Wow.
Should we tell him?
I'm impressed. Maybe you are good for something.
Did hell freeze over?
Even a blind pig can find an acorn at times.
You say even a blind pig if I had an acorn? Is that what he just said? That brother Cuckoo for Cocos.
We got to take this tape to shoot.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Lord Cameron,
all the
coming
way
for you,
down.
big boy. All right, shotgun.
Ward's turned down.
Sarah didn't seem too happy about all that. The fake key was ingenious, by the way.
Killing is nature.
Yep, he's slipping off the fucking deep end, brother. Killing is nature. I should kill.
I don't particularly dislike you, Ray. But I ain't gonna forget about how your father punked my ass.
You gotta go, Rafe. Stay where you are. Keep your hands where we can see them. Do not move, or we will shoot. Don't go for that back.
If you were going to do that, why wouldn't you grab that bag and then jump overboard with it and leave him defenseless? Because then he wouldn't have shot, and you wouldn't probably be in most situations that they're in at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
He's the one who did it.
There's...
Shoot. Ward killed my father and Catherine. And now you know Rafe killed Peterkin. I know, kid. I know.
Man.
Sorry to interrupt.
You realize it's...
Ah!
I do, sir, but this...
It's all crumbling down.
Oh, boy. Lord Cameron.
Grandpa just signed the warrant. And if you have anything you want to say to him, I would do it now. Just wanted you to know.
Thanks.
I'll be here if you need anything, okay?
Again, Topper is like... He's teetering on that, like some redemption stuff.
Can you please hurry? I need to be there for Wheezy.
You think I want to miss this?
I don't know why she would look at him like that. Like, I get, like, you, at this point, it is kind of rubbing it in about this stuff, but, like, you know all the negative stuff, and your father's tried to kill your boyfriend / husband twice. Twice! He has every right to fucking feel that way.
What are you doing?
Vic, you gotta get her out here. She can't be here right now. Just come on in and you can talk to her. Sarah, I'm so sorry, baby. I can't.
What are you doing? Dad, no.
Ward, this ain't gonna end the way you want it to.
Oh, this brother being fucking chaotic. Bro, I was just about to say, is he gonna blow that bitch up? Get the fuck out, ain't no way. Oh, I'm too sick to be yelling. Bro, the literal thought in my head, I was like, what, he gonna blow the ship up? This man, get the, what? Did he just fake his own death? I bet he just faked his own shit. I mean, I don't know fucking how, but John B realizes now. He realizes he's done goofed. He realizes he's fucked himself. In loving memory of Carol Sutton. I don't know who that is, but much love to you, friend. Rest in peace. Man. So you see Sarah looking up at John B, looking at him for comfort, right? Excuse me, I got mucus. Looking at him for comfort and for love. And he doesn't give that. He is reveling in the fact that this guy just died. Now, I can understand from John B's perspective why he would do that. Me personally, like if I had this dude that tried to kill me twice and now I'm looking out, like people could wrong me a lot of ways, but I've never once wished for somebody to fucking die, you know? Like I a lot of shit that's happened in anyone's lives, especially mine, like I've never once been like, I hope that person dies. I'm like, no, I hope they, like, you know, they get help. Like, I hope, you know, karma gets them in one way or another, but not death. And John B's kind of just like, hey, you got what you deserve. And Sarah, who she knows everything that her dad's done, right? Like, she gets it. But following it up, that's her dad, right? And Topper bordering on like redemption. Sure, he said some sly shit, but then he turned around and, you know, called Sarah to let her know, like, hey, they're coming for your dad. You should go take this opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And then him also showing up to be there and ultimately be the one that comforts her is a big smack in John B's face. And hopefully that's not a splitting of those two and a leading to her going back to where she was, because I don't think that'll work. It might, but still, you never know. Pope and them coming up, or JJ coming up with the fake key idea to throw them off. Pope realizing he's related to Denmark Tanny. The show went from about being a hunt for gold to being about an arrest, basically, like truth being revealed, like a true crime. The gold, is it in Swiss? Have we got any? I don't remember any updates on that. Like, has it moved from where it's at? Like, is it in Switzerland? Does he have all that gold? Does he have all that money? Can they still get all that stuff? Like, do you bring that up to the police officers? Like, hey, like, we found this gold and he stole it. Like, what do you do? Like, we stole it from this old lady and from her house. Or maybe he could go to Pope because he's like next of kin potentially, or maybe his great-grand, or maybe his Meemaw. Who knows? All this snot's starting to come out now that I'm not watching. This is good timing, actually. Key and Pope situation was very awkward. JJ came up very clutch. Shoop having that sentimental, like, I know, kid. Like, I know. Shoop's doing his best. Shoop's turned around tremendously for me this season. So I greatly appreciate that through and through. And was that the end of Ward Cameron? Was that the end? And Rafe is in jail? Ward potentially MIA. He said, trust me, maybe he's going to fake his own death. Potentially. That seems plausible. I would have liked one full episode of them just being hard pressed on them, and then maybe coming back to Ward being caught with like Rafe already in jail. Barry turning him over is fucking insane. Oof. Oof, I say. That's a lot. That's a really good episode, though. That's a phenomenal episode through and through. John B. Bristol's when Sarah reconnects with a former flame. Ward's web of lies start to unravel, and Pope discovers a shocking family secret. Season 2, Episode 6, My Druthers. Season 2, Episode 7, The Bonfire. Going back to kind of how Key was talking to Pope about the bonfire stuff. We'll see how that turns out. I feel like I had more to say while watching. That's why I was quiet in some parts. But as you can tell, common cold, allergy, sickness, whatever the fuck it is, I'm going to go ahead and bounce. I'll see you guys on the next episode. As always, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.